And we are live, guys. What's going on? Kind of a random live stream. Decided to do kind of last minute. No real guests or anything, unless somebody wants to come on and chat with me. But just hanging around the house. Just figured I would do a live stream. Been contemplating a different, like a new daily driver. Of course, as you guys know, I've consolidated the collection a lot, and that new spinnaker diver is a really nice diver. But I'm not sure if that's going to be stay in the collection or not. And of course, I don't want to daily drive the Orange Monster because that's, sentimental reasons. I just want to find a new daily driver just if I wanted something different from the G-Shock, something that I could wear to work or, wear wherever, something that's kind of tough, reliable. And for a little background, if those of you that don't know what I do for a living, I work overnight, Lowe's Home Improvement, do a lot of stocking, unloading trucks. And this is not going to, in any way, of course, as you guys know, I'm saving up for the Breitling, the Super Ocean Heritage. What's going on, guys? But I'm saving up for the Breitling, the Super Ocean Heritage, and that will be a daily driver outside of work, of course, and that's too nice to wear to work. But I've narrowed the daily driver choices down to about mainly three main choices. And like I said, I work at Lowe's, so there's a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of unloading. We top stock vanities, toilets, all kind of heavy stuff like that. Drive heavy equipment and stuff. So it's got to be a pretty durable watch for a daily driver. And like I said, just something whenever I wanted something to wear, a little something different. What's going on, guys? Just something whenever I wanted to wear something a little bit different from the, from the G-Shock. What's going on, Mike? I'll leave a link down here if anybody wants to join me. Like I said, just kind of an impromptu live stream, guys. It's been, and like I said, if you guys are just catching in, which ones do you think? Random Rob, what's going on, Rob? But which out of those three do you think, and would you guys add a different one in if you could, like as far as the options? Like I said, I've narrowed it down to about three different choices, and it's been the Hamilton Khaki, the 38 mil. Of course, I've reviewed that a couple times. Great watch, and Mike's saying wear the Rolex, but it's a great watch, really versatile. Can throw on all kind of different straps. Like I said, I'm trying to keep the collections consolidated just a little bit. But again, as Random Rob said, G-Shocks don't count. And like I said, I just want something that I can wear a little bit different from the G-Shock to work. And then the Islander, I feel like the Islander watches are a really great option, especially at the price for under $300. And that won't eat into the Breitling budget too much. But and like I said, there's so many different options you can go with the Islander watch. The one I would probably go with would probably be the 38 mil in the Pepsi with the Pepsi bezel, just because of course it matches the company colors, of course. But that one, and I would probably for the third one, like I said, the Marathon, the G-SAR, I would probably actually go with a 36 mil version on that. But I feel like that might be kind of a too expensive watch for work. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any other options that you guys would recommend for like a daily driver for like work? Somebody that does the kind of work that I do, like retail. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, Chris? How you doing, bud?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Not too bad. Just like I said, just kind of hanging around the house. And I was thinking about doing firing up a live stream. But cool. Yeah, like I said, did you catch the first part when I was mentioning the three options?
No, I didn't. I missed that.
Okay, yeah. Basically, like I said, I want to get something for work for like a daily driver, and I work. Of course, I don't know if you know, I work Lowe's overnight, so it's a lot of heavy lifting, vanities, toilets, etc. All that kind of stuff. So I need something that's durable and just something that I can switch from my G-Shock from time to time. As far as like, if I want something different, like a diver or something. My three choices that I have right now that I've been kind of narrowed it down to is the Marathon G-SAR, probably the 36 millimeter version, because the 41 was nice, but it was a bit of a beast even for me.
Right.
But that one, and probably one that Islander watches, their divers, is for $300. You can't really beat that for a daily driver.
Right.
And it has, SKX pretty much like upgraded. That, and then like the Hamilton, the Khaki, the 38 mil. Would you offer up any options?
Well, the one I was going to say was the Hamilton khaki mechanical.
Okay. Okay. Do you think it would take a beating?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you can
that's
pick
like
those
the
up. I know,
ultimate.
like, yeah.
Yeah, under
Sorry.
$400.
The one I would probably
So
go with would probably be the white owl.
okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I mean that. I know you're a Seiko guy, but I mean any Seiko, a Seiko turtle would do
Yeah.
you. Trying to think what else. I know you're a dive watch guy,
Yeah.
so I guess any of that. How do you find that? Uh, what's that micro brand that you just got?
The
You're wearing
Axios.
it today. Axios, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing it now, and I really like it. I consider that because right around $500,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of watts for the money. But my line of work, I feel like it would be too nice. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I feel like it's a little too dressy, I guess, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, like the Hamilton, you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, it's manual wind, and you get to enjoy it every time you wear it. You get to interact
those are
with it.
real versatile too. You can throw all kinds of different straps on there.
Exactly.
Like I said, the Breitling, of course, I'm still saving for the Breitling, but I wouldn't wear that one to work. That'd be too nice for work.
Right. If especially if you don't want to spend, more than $500, then that Hamilton, you just can't go wrong with it.
Okay. That was probably my top choice before I came out here. Like I said, just trying to decide which one I want to pull the trigger on. I've had the Hamilton. I actually have a Hamilton incoming again on review. This is the PVD version. My buddy, the Great Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
James, he's sending one. It's with Bobby Legs right now, but it'll be on my way, I guess, after. Of course, I won't wear his to work because that's his watch.
Yeah.
But
I think Random Rob had the PVD
okay.
Hamilton khaki too. I seem to recall him doing a review of one that he had in.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, they're fantastic. Any Hamilton is going to take a beating.
Yeah. And Tennessee Mike is saying that Traska doesn't scratch. I've seen Traska before. I have no experience with them yet, though. And,
I really don't have any experience with them either. I know he has one. Mike, you have the Freediver, right?
I think that's one. I think he has the mint dial, right, Mike? I think it's like the mint green.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nama, sorry if I think it's the J silent Nama. He's saying Winfield watches.
Okay.
So they're pretty cool microband. They're kind of I don't know if you've seen them. They kind of remind me of the Zen 104.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, like a cheaper version of Zen 104. In Urban Country saying manual winding made him fall in love with his Vostok. He loves it, which I had the Amphibia a while back. Those are great watches for the price. I mean, what you get.
Yeah, I mean, for $100, you can get a nice watch and a mesh bracelet. A lot of people swear by them. I've never had one, but a lot of people swear by them.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't going to eat into the Breitling budget. This is just one that I've been, like I said, a consolidating collection a lot, and it actually feels pretty good to have a lot fewer choices.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my key things I'm looking for is versatility, of course, and I narrowed it down to those three. I was just maybe trying to have somebody convince me to which one to get, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah. You definitely want mechanical. You don't want a quartz.
No. Yeah, I have plenty of quartz that I can still wear. I have the Timex Q and all that. I'll wear that to work. I don't worry about that one.
Right. Hey, what's up, JCB? Nice to
what's going on, bud? And he's asking about the Breitling. Yeah, I'm talking about the mesh. It's the same one I had before. I had the I don't know if you look back at my older videos, JCB. I had a 44 millimeter with the mesh, the blue dial. I'll probably go 42 mil this time around.
Nice.
With the blue dial. So, But yeah, starting to lean more towards the smaller sizes again.
Okay.
So, which is one of the reasons why like I said, the Hamilton would probably fit to like the 38 mil.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which
You could
which you
you
wearing
could
tonight,
also.
by the way? You wearing the bluesy?
Yeah, I got the bluesy on.
Okay.
I
Nice.
started out my day with my Mitchell Raider that I just got, but
Okay.
the bluesy starts calling me from my watch box, so
Nice. Yeah,
I always gotta put it on.
I saw what's his name? ID guy had your Mitchell on there yesterday, right?
Yep, yep, yep,
Okay.
yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I found out about that one from Dane from Celine Driver. He did a review on it.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a great channel. Him
He
and I have
does.
swapped watches a couple times. Which I'm actually it won't be till this coming summer. I'm going down that way for a wedding, so I'll meet up with him and check out the
Oh, cool.
Celine, and check out his collection and all that. So we may do a live stream while I'm down there, maybe. Possibly. It'll
Nice.
be a while. But yeah, like I said, I was just hanging around the house and just thinking about that and just kind of bored, really, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. I
Girlfriend's
hear you.
working tonight, so ain't got no plans.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
and Oil Money watches to say in the Enox. Those are good watches too.
Mm-hmm. They are. They are. Another good one to look at would be Glycine. I don't know if you ever had one or not.
Yeah, I had the Combat Sub, the Goldeneye.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I
The
actually
Combat
bought
Sub.
that off of Dane. Speaking of
Oh,
Dane.
there you go. The Combat 6 is a great watch. I had that. And the Airman, if you like a GMT.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great watch too. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, I know glycines are on drop a lot. Used to be getting mass drop.
Yep.
And it's they're usually like right under $400, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And even though people knock them because they're owned by Invicta now, they're not really changed at all. I don't think.
No. Yeah, people get the wrong idea. I mean, Glycine is a very small company. I think they've got like 15 or 20 employees. And all that Invicta did was give them more marketing capital to work with.
And honestly, these days, not all of them, but Invicta, I think, is run by some enthusiasts lately because some of the stuff they've been coming out with. Have you noticed some of their newer stuff? Like the 18,
I really haven't. No,
the 1959 diver, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're sold out everywhere, but I think they were like around $100-$200. It's kind of like, of course, an homage watch, but it was a decent looking watch, like a pro diver. And then they had the that doctor style chronograph. You know what I'm talking about?
With a pulsation dial.
Yeah. They had their remake of that because back in the day they actually used to be a Swiss brand, which I guess they still are, but they used to be a actual like higher end Swiss brand back in the day.
Yeah. They go back a long way before they went out of business in the quartz crisis.
And Thomas is saying he got the Genclear diver. I was talking to Peter, the owner of the company. He sent me in the Genclear diver a while back. And then have you seen he came out with a new 39 mil? I think they're working on now, which is pretty nice. Looks like a pretty good one. And then he said it was available on Kickstarter for $380, now going for about $800. He's still even at that $800. It's a lot of watch for the money. It kind of reminds me of like a Black Bay kind of homage, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And he's based out of Australia, a real nice guy. I'll probably have him as a guest on a live stream at some point.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah. And then Urban Country saying the Invicta 1953. It's more than doubled in price secondhand. That's crazy. Invictas are actually going for more money than what people pay for.
Yeah.
But so you thinking the 38 mil khaki is probably the best bet?
Yeah. I was thinking of picking up one myself at some point, just to have it.
Nice.
I had a couple different Hamiltons, and I got rid of them, but it's just such a versatile watch. It really is.
Yeah, I had the I don't know if you remember some of my older videos. I had the khaki, the King, I think it is. It's a little bit bigger one with the day date and all that, which they're great watches too. But I kind of prefer the 38 on the mechanical.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nick J saying, "What did I just hear about Invicta?" Yeah, that's that puzzles me too. But the 1959, if you look it up, Bruce, whenever you get a chance, it's
Hmm.
actually a decent looking watch. I wouldn't pay
Yeah.
a retail. I wouldn't pay a retail for it. I'd be patient and try to get it somewhere else.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a decent looking watch. And the Urban Country Staying 38 mechanical or automatic is a beautiful watch. Yep, that's the one that, if you remember, I actually recommended he get until he's waiting, to get out of college when it
Hmm.
gets a little more expensive. So the Hamilton, you can't beat it for what is the modified ETA by Hamilton.
Yeah. That's
The
exactly
H,
what
what
it
is it?
is.
The H20,
I'm not sure which
I think it's called.
what the model number is for the mechanical one, the manual one. But yeah, it's a great watch.
Yeah,
Can't go wrong.
yeah, definitely, definitely. But the Urban Country saying he's on furlough now, so no watches for a while. That sucks. That's all right. You can always pick up a couple straps for the Vostok, kind of change it up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that little spinnaker I got in is actually a decent watch, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a daily driver or not.
Hmm.
So I'll be doing a review on it here probably this week sometime. And I'm not going to say, I don't know if Clive told you or not, but Rick, you remember Rick? I don't know if he's in the comments or not. Rick Remicker.
Yeah, the super collector. Yep.
Yeah, he's stay tuned. Wednesday I may do a live stream before work possibly, but he's sending in a really killer watch for me to take a look at. He reached out to me and he just bought a new watch I'll just say from an AD. I'm not going to give any hints out.
Hmm.
But yeah, he was kind enough to reach out to me and he sent me about one of his brand new watches he just bought. So
Very nice.
gonna
He's a really nice guy.
Oh yeah, definitely. And he's got a killer collection too.
He does.
Like if I ever won the lottery, that's the collection I would have.
I don't blame you. You and me both.
Tennessee Mike saying the Powermatic 80 on the auto.
Yeah.
Is the are you talking about the TISO? Is that the Powermatic 80?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a good looking watch too. What are those retail again? I hadn't looked at those.
The Tiso's not a lot of money.
No, I had a
No.
PRC. Remember the PRC 200 Chronos?
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those like when I first started. Those are pretty decent watches for the price. They were quartz, of course, but they're decent for the price.
Yeah.
And then Nick's saying, "Yeah, no kidding." But yeah, like I said, just wanted to kind of get on and maybe kind of have somebody talk me into which one I should get. And I was kind of leaning towards the Hamilton. I narrowed it down to those three choices.
Mm-hmm.
It just something like I said, just to as a daily driver for work, wouldn't have to worry about. And when I wanted a change from the G-Shock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, check out eBay and see if maybe Joma Shop has they have sales from time to time.
I'm on Random Rob's Patreon group, and his Sunday Fun Day sales. I might be able to pick one up there if I'm patient.
There you go. Yep. You'll get an even better deal then.
Yeah, because he sells at some crazy prices.
Yeah.
So, and then Tennessee Mike's staying on Hamilton also, I think. Okay.
Yeah, they may just call it something else.
By the way, guys, if you guys haven't seen his channel, go check out Tennessee Mike's channel. He's got a cool channel.
Yeah, Mike has a great channel.
He's got his own kind of spin on the Watch YouTube.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I just didn't really have too much to say. Just wanted to kind of get on for a little bit. You got anything you want to talk about?
Nah. We we had a good show earlier today, so talked about a bunch of different things, and I was eating dinner and taking out the garbage, so I missed the beg stream. So I was
lucky.
I had the night off
tonight. But it's Clive's birthday, so he
got
today.
Yeah, he actually called me right at the end. He's like, "Should I go on?" I'm like, it's your birthday.
It's his birthday. He doesn't have to go on. Happy birthday, by the way, Clive, if you watch this
later.
I'm sure
happy
he's
birthday,
a little busy right now.
Yeah.
So, but okay, Urban Country, just subscribe to Tennessee Mike. Cool.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. Mike's got a good channel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Nick's saying you didn't miss anything over there. I was watching a little bit.
Yeah, Nick, I'm sure I didn't miss anything. I'm sure.
Yeah, Urban Country saying he sounded
I
like
deserve
he
a
was
night off.
trying. He
I
sang
deserve a night
Clive
off
happy
every once in a
birthday.
while. Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, like I said, those were the three choices I had narrowed it down to. And let's say I know a couple other people said some microbands. And I thought about, like I said, the Axios. I'm actually wearing that now.
Right.
But it's just a little too nice, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Like I don't think it'd be one I'm gonna wear to work.
Okay. Do you still have didn't you have a monster?
Yeah, I still have that. And like I said, I
You
don't
still have
really
that?
want to wear that because I don't want
Okay.
to mess it up. They're getting kind of more and more rare. You know, I wear them. I
Are
wear it
they?
every game day, like when Clemson plays, of course. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I don't really wear it to work too much now.
Okay, that's cool.
But yes, the first gen Orange Monster. That's we were talking yesterday or the day before on the live stream. The monsters, those are actually almost coming up on vintage.
Yeah, they've been out for a while. They've been out for a while.
Rob's saying G-Shock, bro. Which that's what I'm saying. I think this might be another excuse for me to get another watch, but I just want something to be able to switch it up from the G-Shock for work.
Because remember, G-Shocks don't count.
Yep, those are Rob's words.
Yep, he's absolutely
What's going on?
right.
We got Matt from Average Joe Reviews. What's going on, bud? Caught his live stream earlier with the other guy. I can't remember his name. I'm subscribed to him, but I can't remember the other guy's name. The Rock the Watch, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Nick J.
Yeah,
is asking.
did you see Amon's review tonight of his Octo? Yeah, it's a beautiful watch. Beautiful watch.
Those are crazy thin.
And really Urban Country, I would choose the mechanical on the khaki mechanical, the 38 mil.
Definitely. And then let's see, trying to scroll through the comments here. Average Joe saying, thanks for being on the stream. No problem, bud. And then Rob's saying tons of wild ones to choose from. There are so many to pick from. This is true. Especially like around $500, you can get so many different options now. And then Urban Country saying the 5610 G-Shock is brilliant. He wears this to bed. Actually wear believe it or not, I actually wear my Casio Royale a lot because of the nightlight. You know what I mean? You can see it.
Yeah.
Like press the button, you can see the times. I wake up like random times.
That's my backup watch.
When I'm not working.
It lives in my glove compartment. So whenever I run out and I forget to put a watch on, I always have that.
Yeah.
Best $26 watch on the planet.
Definitely. I actually thought about doing a video on that, like the best $30 you could spend on a watch.
Yeah. You can't beat it.
And I know a lot of guys get like all the different versions, and and they mod those now.
Yep.
And those are crazy. And that's actually one that I wear to work a lot too. Is the Casio Royale. So, like I said, I just want something kind of automatic, mechanical. You know, something.
Gotcha.
A little fun. Something to switch up from the norm.
There you go. Random Rob's got a good idea for you.
Protect with a sapphire crystal.
That and nice. The one underneath
I hadn't seen those. And then let's see here. Trying to
build a modded world primer.
Yeah, definitely. Put the scratch protector on it and find the metal case for one. Now, where do you get the metal cases for those from? Like, the stuff to mod them, is it on AliExpress?
I'm sure.
Because I think Rob's actually done a couple of videos, and I'll have to go back and look at some of his older videos. And then under Achieving Watch Collector saying he likes his Frogman. That's another killer piece too. I definitely want to try that at some point. The G-Shock Frogman. I remember I used to look at the yellow ones. The yellow ones, a little more rare.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they used to be like $400 or $500 back in the day. Now they're like $1,000, which is crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, for a G-Shock,
Yep.
which I never thought I'd pay. The one I wear is like $400 or $500, the all metal, the anniversary. But I mean, I never thought I'd pay that for a G-Shock either. Though I do like Rob's too, that he was selling his the blue camo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
yeah.
like those. Those are crazy. I don't think I would wear something like that to work though, because that might be too nice, even for a G-Shock. And Nick J saying it won't break you if your car gets broken into and gets stolen. Yeah, I know, right? With the roll timer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one you can leave in your car if you forget a watch or something, and
yeah,
you want something
that's
to
what
wear.
I do. Yep.
And you don't have to worry about it either, like he said. And then they average watch reviews is saying anything Casio will last. Great affordable watches. That's true. I mean, I have the Duro and I have the the real timer and all that. So I mean, I'm covered there. I just wanted something a little automatic. And Jeffrey Deichler, I get. Am I pronouncing that right? Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but is saying Gekkoda. I've looked into Gekkoda before. I just never really. I don't really have any experience with them. Do you?
No, I don't.
No. And the Seiko BFK, is that which one is that, Nilo? Is he talking about the 50 fathoms one?
I'm not sure. What's up, Mr.
Because
Perpetual?
I know I've had that one. What's going on, Mr. Perpetual? How you doing, bud? We got Peter C in here. What's going on, bud?
Hey, Peter.
And then Matt's saying spend $10 on a Casio F91. Yeah, I've had a couple Casio F91s. They're definitely cool watches, especially for their price.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thomas Burnett is saying surely you can find a cheap micro brand using an NH36A for about $200 or less. Probably so.
You can indeed.
And then Rob is saying Gekkoda is very well built. If anybody's got experience with them, it's definitely Rob. I don't know how many different pieces Rob has seen.
Exactly.
He gets in like so many. I don't see how he keeps up. I have trouble keeping up when I have like 3 or 4 different ones.
Yep.
Let alone like 20 or 30 watches. And then of course got Peter C in, and Nilo is saying the SKA 371 Kinetic.
Okay.
And then Rob is saying San Martin. And that's one brand I've been interested to look into. I may end up getting one just to maybe, it'll probably, how I buy them sometimes for review. It may just be a quick grab, flip, whatever after that. But I definitely want to check out San Martin. And John Claude Beaver is saying, missed my budget. No real budget per se. Just something, I'd like to stick around the $500 range, and it's for work basically. And like I mentioned earlier, I work overnight at Lowe's Home Improvement, so a lot of heavy lifting, toilets, vanities, and all that, unloading trucks and stuff. Nothing, too glamorous. But just want to keep a little lower budget just for work, and just something kind of automatic.
That's another good idea too. Seiko 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Or an Orient Defender, like Nilo's saying.
Yeah, I had an Orient Defender in a while back. Those are great watches. But what are they, like around $100 and something, I think? And they actually came out with a new version too, didn't they? Like a new generation.
I believe they did. Yep.
But yeah, you can't beat Orient for the money either. I've seen AB from Watch Collecting Strategy actually just came out with a video today on budget watches. So if you saw that, he had
I missed
he had the Orient Triton, which I had the Triton. I ended up selling it because I think it was a little bit too big even for me. And then Rob is saying the Phoebus Eagle Ray used is legit deal, well built. I've had the waved out one, and I can't remember the name of the diver.
Hey, there's the Rancher. Happy birthday, Rancher.
What's going on, Clive? Happy birthday, man. I've got the link up there if you want to join in, Clive. If not, no biggie. He's saying maybe you can save a couple of bucks and get a Seiko 4. Maybe I can get one of those Seiko turtles off of Wish.com for $20, right?
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Clam? Good to see you.
What's going on, Clam? And then Rob, the other Rob, is saying, yeah, hacking and him whining. But yeah, that's basically all I had to say, though. Like I said, unless anybody else has got any other suggestions, those were the three I kind of had it narrowed down to. Of course, I had the Islander.
I mean,
and
you've already
a couple different variations.
right, and you've already done SKX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like the Islander is a better option at the price with more upgrades. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And a lot of people don't get don't like the actual symbol on the dial, but that doesn't bother me. I think it's actually kind of clean, like his actual Long Island symbol.
Yeah. What's the big deal?
No, yeah, I think it's actually kind of a little bit of a cleaner dial than the SKX, personally. And got Bobby Boldy on here. Okay, seen some new guys on here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then Urban Country saying Hamilton mechanical for the win. No date. 80 hours power reserve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Got Clive. Man. And then I'll go ahead and post the link again if anybody wants to join. We got Jason on here too.
Hey, Jason, what's up, man? He posted a nice video the other day.
Yeah. Definitely got he does some great content too, guys. We got Hans on here.
Hey, Hansi, what's up, pal?
Kid Spear checking in from Pittsburgh. Hopefully you're doing all right up there in Pittsburgh. I wonder how is it cold up your way, Bruce?
Yeah, it was cold here today. It was in the 50s.
It's actually starting to cool down a little bit here at the beach. Just like I think it's supposed to get down 40s tonight. So, but yeah, there's the link up there, guys. If anybody wants to join in on the chat. Like I said, no real topic up than that tonight. But and Average Show got Matt. We got there goes the Rancher. What's going on, Clive? Happy birthday, man!
Happy birthday!
Thanks, I appreciate it, but don't make a big deal about it. It's it's kind of a shit birthday, like turning 48. No one really cares, or no one should care.
Hey, Jason, what's up, man?
From
nice to finally talk to you.
Turning 48. No one really cares.
What's
going on?
Hey, Jason, what's up, man?
Can you hear us, Jason?
Yeah, you got to mute YouTube.
I don't know if he knows he's on yet or not.
No. Can you guys hear me? Yeah.
Yep. You just had to mute YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing, bud?
Just chilling.
Yeah, it must still be beautiful down in Aruba.
Okay.
It's kind of rainy, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm sure. What is this? What does it say? Like 80 around there?
Excuse me? What?
So ask about the weather.
It was sunny earlier, but a little drizzle of rain.
I was just saying. Yeah, I was just saying it's probably like 80.
Later, Urban.
All right, later, Urban Country. It's probably late over there where he's at.
Well, it was
7:30 here, so it's probably real late there.
Well, it was 65 and sunny down here, and it was tough because I actually had to turn the heater on when I dropped the top.
Nice.
Okay. Hans is asking how old are you now, Clive?
Hansi.
Clive.
You know what, Hansi? He's no matter how old he is, he's still younger than I am. So
old enough.
I feel like, yeah. Though I really feel like I've aged prematurely in the last 4 or 5 years. I don't know why.
Aren't we all?
Man.
So,
but yeah, like I said, like I was telling earlier, we were talking earlier, Clive. Say what?
Bite my ass, no. So I feel that way. So I'm sorry, Chris. What were you saying?
No, I was
And
just
you
asking
dropped off.
Jason what he was saying.
No, I mean, did you find any
Gotcha.
good suggestions
But
for the
no,
driver
earlier
that you're
I don't know if you. I think I'm gonna lean more towards the Hamilton.
Which
More
Hamilton?
than likely, probably that'll probably be the one I end up getting. The khaki, the 38 mil.
Ah, nice. Yeah, khakis are like they're the go-to Hamiltons. You know.
So, just looking for a daily driver for work.
That's what I told him, Jason. It's the go-to
Definitely
mechanical
great size
and wine.
versatile.
Yep.
Yeah. Hans is still trying to guess your age, Clive.
Let me see. Where's my audio?
So you did a nice video, Jason, on the Oris.
Oh, thanks. I have one for like how many years now? I think I have it for 3 years now.
Mhm.
That's a nice one. It's a nice one. It's pretty cheap too. It's barely even like $1,000.
Yeah, they're definitely great watch. We were talking about that the other night. I feel like that's a brand that lower end, on the affordable end, people can respect, and then people on the higher end also respect the brand as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I got like a Tissot recently, and whenever I compare the finishing, the build quality, it's no contest.
T's so horny. Oh, T's so horny.
Yeah, well, the only downside of that Oris is that you have to cut the band, which is a downer.
Okay.
I have a smaller wrist, so you have to like literally cut that. But I could imagine like that like severely like takes a hit in the secondary market if you cut it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done that with an Aquanaut. You have zero.
Yeah.
You have zero butthurt.
Man.
That's like you measure it like 9 times, and then you pray.
Right, that you got it right.
That's like right.
Lord in heaven.
Well, the thing
I'll be
is,
right-
now that I lost like a couple of pounds, I mean, now it's like humongous on my wrist.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like
the
the
only
smallest
downfall.
size, you know.
Yeah.
I really like the Roberto Clemente watch. That's a sweet watch, especially growing up like a Pirates fan, going to Three Rivers back in the day when Barry Bonds, like when he was like my size, like pre-steroids, and Bobby Bonilla and all them. So that watch kind of calls me too.
Gotcha.
I've been hearing like good things about that Roberto Clemente Oris, but it's really not like I'm not warming up to it. I mean, even the Diver 65. I mean, I guess it's not my taste. I don't like that doming, like that sloping dial through the bezel, and it's not for me.
Okay.
See, the Diver 65 was one of the first watches I actually ever reviewed. I kind of like the size. Go ahead, Clive, what were you saying? Sorry.
I'm just waiting for Huawei to come up with the Chico Escuela.
These guys aren't going to remember what that was, Clive.
No, they're not.
Asking about the water resistance.
I'm actually doing that. Sorry, I'm doing that. The top hands me
Peter C was asking water resistance.
Yeah, but it's a field watch. I mean, a field watch you really don't need much more than 50.
But yeah, I'm not going to take it out in the water or anything. The most it's going to do if I go outside when it's wet at work or whatever, raining. So it's not like that's going to hurt it.
Right. I'll be right back.
And then he's lost 3 days already on a whiskey diet. Oh man. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, Clive. Like I said, I was just I had it narrowed down to 3 different choices for like a daily driver. And of course, I didn't want to wear. I'm saving up for the Breitling still, of course. But and I don't want to wear the Breitling to work. So
What's the other two?
it was the Islander diver, and the marathon, the G-Star in like 37 mil, 36 mil.
Yeah.
How big do you want it to be? Sorry, I'm talking about the watch.
Not huge. Not huge. That's why I'm kind of leaning more towards me and Bruce were talking about.
Clive's baiting
leaning
you
more
there,
towards
no
the
matter what
Hamilton.
you say.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm leaning more towards the 38. I've had a few of the khakis in, Clive, for review, and I actually have another one coming in, like the PVD version coming in for review soon. So it's like I know they wear really light, you know.
Am I dating myself if I would say that the best khaki, Hamilton khaki, is the Pioneer?
No.
You know that coinage. It's coinage, right? Right. And that like bent lugs. What do you call those lugs? I mean, those are weird old school lugs. They're like bent pipes and whatnot.
Yeah.
I love those.
I had the Khaki King a while back. The day date. I had that one for. It's been a couple of years back, but I had that one for a little bit. They're good watches, but I think I like the clean look of the khaki, the mechanical, the 38. I just like the clean look of the dial, you know.
Yep. Hey, Ken Spear. So thanks for liking a bunch of my Instagram pics.
Bobby Boldy's saying big watches are compensation anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
That's one thing I've even noticed. Like Breitlings are starting to go down in size, and they've been historically known for bigger watches. Even the Breitling Bentleys I saw the other night are down to like 42 mil, which they used to be what, Clive, like 46 mil.
Yeah, they were pretty obnoxious.
That's pretty big.
Because I remember I used to like the looks of them, but the size always threw me off. Because they're always huge.
The trouble is, though, $500. You realize, but even a lot of times, even the micro brands are shooting way above that. I mean, in a lot of ways, we're in a micro brand renaissance. You know, in other words, everyone's walking around with like pointy shoes, wearing tights. Actually, in a different way, it's a renaissance. But but it seems like even micro brands are just like hitting 1,500 to 2,000 now, which is like, whoa.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they were talking. You guys on your stream earlier, Bruce, were talking about Mana. I had the Sky King or the Sky Quest, excuse me, the GMT, and that was a lot of watch for the money. A lot of people think $2,000 for a micro brand is expensive, but it's one of those ones you have to kind of see in person. And get the fit and finishing and all that. It's hard to explain, but it's just one that you have to see in person to just be able to kind of appreciate.
Right.
Kind of like Panerai. I never really got the Panerai thing until I saw one in person, and now I really kind of like them, you know.
Sorry. Right now, me and my mother are having an emoji battle. Right now, me and my mother are having an emoji battle as to how I really feel about our. I wish I could show you guys.
Love-hate relationship, right?
Yeah.
It's more of a hate-hate relationship, but
yeah.
What's going on, Six Killer? How you doing tonight, bud?
Okay, I got to share this one with you.
Mitchell saying he liked to get there. Say what, Clive?
I'm going to share this one. Oh no! Okay. All right, sorry. Go ahead. I'm engaged. I am involved.
No,
Mr. Perpetual wants to get a Panerai.
Yeah, they're definitely cool.
Are there even
Definitely
Panarais
one
like
I would.
below 40? Are there even like
What?
Panarais below 40? No.
below 40 mil?
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
sure.
I
I know
think
they're
there's the 40 is the smallest I've seen. I think.
Yeah.
yeah, they're a big watch.
It's definitely one I'd
Yeah, I
recommend
tried.
buying secondhand too, because they take a hit.
I disagree completely because of A,
Really?
all the replicas, and
Right.
B, Painride does not want to authenticate worth a shit.
True.
Yeah, you need not only you need the papers, but you need the receipt too, because there's so many good fakes on Panarais out there.
Yeah, but that's because they crept so far above their price point that the replica guys figured out, hey, we can make them as good as they make them for such a cheaper price and make a profit.
Right.
Because the classic ones, the one time.
Now, when I say secondhand too, by the way, let me. I'll go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
Sorry, Clive.
No,
I was just going to say, when I mean secondhand, let me retract my words. If you buy them, get them from a reputable dealer like Crown and Caliber or somewhere like that, where you know they're going to be, legit, right?
Yeah, but especially the classic ones. The triple, the base logo, 005, the 111, 112. They basically use like stock, ETA movements. And they've got they're iconic, but their dial design is relatively simplistic. So if with the Luminar Marina, if they could get the latch on the side halfway right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
SBDC 115.
Yeah, I just looked that up. That's the new Alpinist. Actually, Random Rob just did a review of that today. That's the Alpinist without the the inner rotating compass bezel.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like it, man, then it's a good watch.
It's a great watch for the size. The only thing that throws me off is the dial. It has that kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying? In the actual dial, where it's got like that kind of wavy, like almost like it looks like they kind of like splashed like leftover paint on the dial.
Yeah, it's like a textured pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you saying dial?
On the dial, yeah.
Dial. It sounds like it's like the Tao. It's like, wow, he's getting like fucking Buddhist on us and shit.
Ooh.
Might be my southern accent kicking in a little bit.
No worries, man. It's a lot cleaner.
That's the only thing that throws me off.
So it's not the same textured dial as the outgoing Alpinist. Was the old Alpinist Sunburst? It was Sunburst, right?
I believe it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, other than that, it's like almost like the perfect size, perfect. It'd make a great everyday kind of driver.
Mm-hmm. What is that? That's 39 mil, right?
38 actually.
Is it 38? Okay.
Which after you measure it, whatever, it may end up being closer to 39. And then Slatsman saying perhaps targeting a limited edition PAM to avoid fakes. So what?
How much is this going for?
The Alpinist?
Yeah.
I think it's around 600 or something, isn't it, Bruce?
Yeah, the one I'm looking at is 683.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not $400 anymore.
Yeah, that's hard to swallow now.
No. Yeah, a lot of the YouTubers are kind of giving them an up praise. Are they gone up?
Yeah. Plus, it's less things to fidget about because you don't have that inner rotating ring.
Correct.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd pass. I'd pass on this one. Maybe if I see it like in person and that dial like blows me away, sure, why
Mhm.
not? But I'm just looking at pictures at the moment. I mean, you see, you said Random Rob like reviewed something. I'm
Yeah, he just
totally like,
reviewed
you
it.
know.
He just
Yeah,
reviewed
he
it
just
today.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Um, I'd rather
Nope.
not with my $600. I'd rather
Okay.
get that new G Shock, that Full Metal G Shock that I reviewed. That one's also $600, but that's like amazing looking.
Swatch System 51, maybe?
Yeah, I actually do
For
like the new.
picture.
Didn't they come out with
Yep.
like a 1983 reboot?
Well, they've got all sorts of ones, and they're quite reasonably priced. You know, it's
I like the. Believe it or not, of course, being a Clemson fan, I like that the purple one they just came out with. That's like almost all purple. Oh,
yeah.
and we lost.
Not surprising.
Jason. Yeah, and we lost Jason there. Oh, yeah, coming back on. Must be having some internet connections.
Yeah, he's a long ways away. There he is.
There you go, Jason. Yeah,
Hi, sorry. Connection sometimes falls off.
yeah, it happens here too. And then the Marin Nostrum is bizarre. Thomas Burnett saying, I don't know. Do you guys know what he's talking about, Clive or Bruce?
It's a
Or-
Pam.
Or actually, it's the classic Roman.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Romans called the Mediterranean, RC.
Right. RC. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hansi. Who does?
Okay.
You know, that's a good looking watch. The
And then Hans is
Captain
saying,
Willard.
yeah.
Yeah, I need one of those
Yeah.
too. Captain Willard.
A little pricey.
They're, what are they, about $1,200, $1,300?
Yeah, that's the newest edition. Is yeah.
You know, when I say like I need one of those, I always make an air quote. I mean, like, yeah, sure. we need like all of these watches, right? Actually, buying them is like a different story altogether.
Yeah, Hans is saying about
Only
those
Clive can
one of
afford
those
all of
Seikos.
these.
I have the feeling that even if you buy it secondhand, I think those are one of the ones that even if you buy it secondhand, you're still going to pay a hefty price for the Captain Willard.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you are because I mean, like people
And they're
know
still
about
going
them.
to retain their value.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's a good subject. What's the next sleeper hit?
Orient
true.
Bambino.
Dino's been like popular like for the longest while. Why people don't know about it? The Bambino is great.
Yeah. No, I'm still trying to
Or
come up with.
Yeah, that's
$100.
one of those. Sorry, Clive. Go ahead.
I'm still just trying to come up with the original premise, like a wearable, like a daily driver for like 500 or below.
Yeah. That's definitely one of those ones. Like if you're like me, where you don't dress up all year long, and you do it maybe like once a year or so, it'd be a great watch to
Oh, no,
have.
wait.
Just
You know,
that.
a Bambino could work even if you're not like dressed for an occasion. You could just like put on a suede leather band and you're good to go.
Yeah.
It's not that dressy, really.
Baltic, possibly.
Yeah, Baltics are nice watches.
I do like Baltic. The what is it? The Aquascape? I think they have.
Yep.
It's kind of like an homage watch. That Blue Dial one they have.
Yep. Very nice.
Yeah, a couple of our viewers were suggesting that I review that, but I have no clue what a aquascap is.
Yeah, it's a cool diver. It's on a beads of rice. It's a very nice looking watch. 39 mil. Has a Miyota movement
About what,
in it.
$600-$700 after the conversion?
Yep.
Just
600
what, like
bucks.
500 something euros? I think.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah, they look nice. Vintage aesthetics. Well, it kind of
Yep.
looks like the
Square
Oris 65 in some
A
areas.
little bit. A little bit.
I
Mhm.
see.
But the proportions are a little bit different.
Slatsman is saying the Seiko Square Recraft in green is awesome for $200. I'm not a big fan of that one for some reason. It's a decent watch, but it just doesn't call to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd had one, but I wasn't that glad with the quality.
Now, do you
Underachieving
travel?
watch collectors.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. What were you saying, Clive?
No, that's right. Go ahead.
No, I was just reading the comment. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. Watchbox. Well, that's what I was going to say. Watchbox is selling Ace Moisture at higher prices. Go figure. Really? Huh?
Yeah, they got to pay for all those people they employ.
It's a
They're trying to
business.
make. They're trying to make up some of that money they lost on TGV.
Right.
Yeah, whatever happened to that? They just like, you know what, this isn't working. So
He only signed a year contract, and they didn't renew him.
Yep.
And I thought it was like copyright issues too.
really,
Well, I mean, he had been off YouTube for a little while, more than a month or two, because of copyright strikes. So,
whoa.
Well, and I could see Danny Govberg bringing in the due diligence team and saying, "What the fuck?"
exactly.
And then Thomas Burnett
Well,
saying the
what-
Laurier Neptune. That's a good looking watch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
See, I actually
Jason, what
tried
were
to
you
get.
saying, bud?
No, I just wanted to check out the Neptune. Laurier Neptune.
And then Han
Like the Aquascat.
saying no return on investment. I guess that's what the no ROI is.
Yep.
25K
Yeah.
for the new green Samara.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
It's pretty crazy, huh, Mr. Perpetual? It's pretty crazy.
I can think of a lot of other pieces that I'd rather spend that kind of money on.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's gonna die down like in time. It's not gonna keep up on.
Eventually.
Yeah,
Squad A.
I think maybe people will come back to their senses.
Yeah.
Squad A. Bruce was lucky enough he got a bluesy. I'm assuming at retail, huh?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. I wouldn't pay over retail.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was shocked that they
Yeah,
called me.
Mr. Perpetual saying insanity.
It is.
I wasn't shocked.
No.
The only time that the AD called me is when we had that Seamaster 300M came out. I didn't have the dough to buy it back then.
Well, it was all due to your advice, Rancher, so I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad. And actually, let's just go complete circle jerk here. I actually think you scoped out the one. I probably one of the best ones of the range. I think probably everyone else overlooked.
I to be honest, I mean, I've always been a fan of this watch, but I think it's the best looking Rolex there is. But that's just my opinion.
Were you about to say you think it's the tits?
I do.
Okay. I would agree. That's how much I like that watch, because you know how much I like them. How I love them.
Definite heirloom piece, right, Bruce?
Yeah, for sure.
Good job.
And I think they probably knew that because they know you're not a flipper. That's probably one of the reasons, right?
Yep. Yeah. No, every time I went into the AD, I always wore my Explorer 2, made sure that they saw it was on my wrist. And they'd always be like, "Oh, it's good to see you. You still have the Explorer 2. You still love it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely."
All part of the plan.
Yeah. That and going down there on September 1st.
Did you sell the OP, Clyde? Which we don't need you to say how much you made, but did you sell the OP, Clyde?
There's your answer.
I'm still looking at $500 watches for you, man. Quit interrupting me while I'm trying to do you a favor. Orient. Orient Ray 2 analog watch.
Let me tell you that
anything Orient you can't go wrong with.
A $5,900 watch you're looking at is going on Chrono 24 anywhere between $9,000 and $11,000. It's crazy. And my Bluesy is going for between 18 and 20 on Chrono 24.
Wow,
it's insanity.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. The Cermits are going for crazy money.
Ever got tempted to flip it?
This mine watch? No. I wanted one for so long.
Oh, and to answer Hannies and Toast, he answered. He did ask, "Do you have a birth year watch?" And my answer is yes. Yes, I do.
Yes, you suck. You suck.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I have a birth year watch too, but it's not nearly as nice as Clyde's.
Orient Mako.
And then Hans is saying he has a Mako first edition, keeps perfect time.
Okay.
Well,
and I feel like Orient's one of those brands. I think they kind of stepped in with like Seiko, where Seiko kind of went up market. I feel like Orient's offering a lot more bang for buck these days.
Well, it's Seiko.
Yeah, I've actually got a vintage oversized Orient diver with a depth gauge in it.
With a depth gauge? I've never seen.
I have.
Can I look it up? What's the name?
Well, I have to look at the exact name. Keep in mind, but quite frankly, I forgot what box it's in right now, so it's kind of light.
Find one.
And then Mr. Professional saying he wonders what's going to happen to the Tudor Heritage Black Bay. Think they'll keep it out for a few more years, guys?
Nope. I don't see any. What's going to happen to Tudor Heritage? Black Bay cracking out.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll keep cracking those out or not.
All right.
But anyways, guys, we're a little over an hour now. You guys about ready to call it a night?
It's called a Chrono Ace King Depth Gauge watch.
Chrono Ace King
Diver Depth Gauge.
Oh yeah.
Hell.
Okay.
Wow.
Bruce the Manly and the Kermit will come down.
How does that work?
About 18 to 20K.
That is pretty neat. It's kind of like a reverse tachymeter.
Yep. But see, keep in mind though, I'm in the flyover state. So if I were to if I were to jump in any sort of natural water we have here with the depth gauge, I wouldn't be able to read the goddamn time on the watch, much less the depth gauge. I mean, okay. You probably heard a story like it's almost been like 10 years ago to where they were testing out like a radar, like the depth gauge radar, or sonar basically.
Sonar, yeah.
And they basically just literally right off the boat ramp, they pulled up 2 cars, each of which filled with dead people.
Oh boy!
It was literally right off the boat ramp, the main boat ramp that hundreds of people every year, and literally there's
crazy.
It's kind of funny. A couple times we jumped off, and I thought might landed on something metal, but I thought, that's how thick the water is.
Or the Chrono Ace.
Man, I'm sure it's really clear where you're at, Jason.
No, that's great. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. I like that. You see, that's my taste. Vintage taste.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of people don't know about it.
Oh, I don't know about it.
See?
Nope. First time I've seen it. But it's nice. It's funky. It's weird. But it looks nice.
I love this. I mean, I love Cindy's watches, though.
Yeah.
All right,
Now,
guys, I'm gonna get going.
All right.
I'll
Thanks for coming on,
see you
Bruce.
later.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem.
See you later.
See you, Jason. Bye. See you,
Take care.
fellas.
See you, man.
Take care.
How about
Bye, man.
any of the original Marine Masters or the Tunas, Clive? Do you have any of those?
No, I think about the only Seiko I have is a Pogue.
The Poe? Okay. And those are pretty cool.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we both have 6139s here.
Now, is yours the yellow dial?
No, sorry.
Mr.
It's not the true Pogue. It's the 6139. It's the blue one.
Okay. That's an attract. I actually think that one's more of an attractive one than the real Pogue.
I know it's a Franken watch because like the outer bezel, that inner bezel is so white. It's not even like but I like it.
Yeah.
And I got it for like barely $200. So it's nice. And it still keeps time. The chrono still works perfectly.
Exactly.
Yeah. The only complaint that I have about it is like the crown is like so tiny that I can't like pull it out. It's so recessed to the case, But I love it. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's amazing how it wasn't exactly considered a luxurious watch back then, and on top of everything else, it really was one. It was legitimately one of the world's first automatic chronograph movements.
Yeah.
Automatic chronograph movements. So.
Yeah, funny story is like I actually left that in the Philippines to my father-in-law, but then he just didn't wear it. So I asked him, okay, you know what? I'll just like, can I have it back? And then I'll just replace it with something else.
Nice. Well, it's a good thing he had no taste.
Well, the thing is like, he's not a watch enthusiast. So he's just happy to get anything. That's fair enough.
But not happy enough to wear it.
Did those come out around the same time as the Zenith El Primero?
Yep.
Yeah, what I read was like they're like competing, or like historians are even like trying to decipher which ones came first. All
right, let me answer this definitively. I have looked into this, believe it or not. I've been doing some reading and shit. Okay, Hoyer was the first to announce it. Zenith, Seiko was the first to release an automatic chronograph movement, but it was only in the Japanese market, so a lot of people didn't know about it. Zenith was with the El Primero was the first one to release it worldwide. And what they're saying, well, we're the first to release it worldwide, therefore we're really the first. That's why, that's why they called it the first, or El Primero.
Yeah. And this is like in a span of months, from what I read.
And that's one thing I don't get. Even like we were talking about cars the other night, Clive. That's one thing I don't get about the Japanese. Like their JDM market, they keep all the good stuff almost, it seems like, to themselves for years.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, back in the day, we didn't have like the media to like tell about everything. It's like China right now, when you have like the media closed off to your own continent and like sanctioned by the government, and of course nobody's gonna know about it. But back in the day, it's the same with any other country because we don't have the internet. But now that the internet's here, we just know everything right away.
Yeah, but also keep one thing in mind though. Listen here, kiddos. I'm old enough to realize when most people thought made in Japan meant it was junk.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was they were known for just basically coming out with cheaper, lower quality stuff. It wasn't until actually our own domestic manufacturing capability went to shit, and that made in Japan went from being a badge of shame to a badge of, until something to be coveted and desired.
Yeah, you know what? In the Philippines, when we were occupied by the Americans, they started to even say like, yeah, these Japanese stuff are like awesome, and that's when the Filipinos like started like viewing the Japanese stuff as like superior.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, well, we occupied then the Japanese and then us again. But the Spanish were the first, though, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
300 years.
Yeah, we don't have the staying power. Oh, damn this thing! I should have. I drove by it. I noticed that I went a couple of blocks as I was leaving because went and had Thai food, so Little Saigon, and there was actually an Asian Trump rally, or
really
a Trump rally,
composed
of Asians. Yeah, I went over and looked at it. It's like, look, of course you're driving, can't pay too much attention. Looked over, it's like, huh. And then you get a few blocks down the road and realized what it was. And just like, I almost want to go back and take a couple of pictures and maybe some footage, but nah, screw it.
But that is weird.
A little bit. That's why I was confused.
Yeah. Man. But we're going a little over an hour here, guys. You guys about ready to call it a night?
Sure.
Yep.
I actually had my birthday wish today.
Oh yeah, not to get on the big stream.
Yep.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on here, man.
Loved it. My pleasure.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
Jason, good to see you, sir.
Thanks,
you too,
for everybody who chimed in the comments. We'll see you guys next time.
Next random live stream. Yeah, sure. Next time.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh.